Stephen Wonderboy Thompson says, I feel like I'm the puzzle still in the division that everybody has to try to figure out. Right away, I'm just going to say that puzzle has been solved. This isn't an unsolvable puzzle. Woodley has solved it. Darren Till has solved it. Anthony Pettis has solved it. There's been guys to beat Wonderboy Thompson. He has lost before. He isn't some undefeated, unsolvable puzzle. So that's number one. Number two, there's a lot of tape on that puzzle. Wonderboy is a very, active guy. He fights a lot, and he's got a lot of 25-minute fights. This isn't some knockout artist in Wonderboy. Like, he is and he's not, right? Wonderboy is very interesting in that way. He could knock you out in the first round, or he could go 5 with you. And he's had many 25-minute fights, has Wonderboy Thompson, and there's just footage on him, right? He's broken his hands more. He's been hurt. He's been dropped. That puzzle is becoming increasingly easier to solve, and that is why I'm picking Shavkat Rakhmonov to win this weekend at UFC 296. I like Wonderboy Thompson, and I even think the Wonderboy Thompson that fought Johnny Hendricks, or the Wonderboy Thompson that fought Rory McDonald, that version of Wonderboy Thompson, if he was fighting Shavkat, I think either wins or at the very least gives it a much more competitive fight. I do think Saturday night will be somewhat competitive, but I think Shavkat will settle in. I think Shavkat will be well prepared. Shavkat will show why he's a pedigree above. At this point, Wonderboy is kind of playing a gatekeeper role, and to be a gatekeeper, the whole point of them is that if you can beat Wonderboy Thompson, you're next up. Like, you're being anointed. Same way like Ian Gary versus Vicente Luque this weekend. This is going to be Ian Gary's real first test. It was going to be Jeff Neal. Neil Magny stepped in, and then it was a lesser test, Now he's getting a real test, and in his prime, Vicente Luque. You get what I'm saying? And Shavkat's getting that test as well. We're seeing a test for these guys. This whole weekend is kind of like a test. You got Paddy Pimblett versus Tony Ferguson. Okay, Paddy, come on. You're a guy who's known for the antics and the hype and your haircut and all things like this. But can you beat Tony Ferguson? Shavkat, we know you're really good, but can you beat Wonderboy Thompson, who is a tricky fighter? Can you beat that style too? Can you? Ian Gary, okay, can you take a Vicente Luque who's been itching to fight and is powerful and probably has a strength advantage on you, all these things, right? This is a test for many, and does he have the answers? Can Wonderboy... In my opinion, Wonderboy earns a title shot if he beats Shavkat Rakhmonov. If Wonderboy Thompson beats Shavkat Rakhmonov, I feel like you have to give Wonderboy a shot at the title. You got to give him a crack against the winner of Colby and Leon, and it just makes sense, It just makes sense. Then again, people are going to say, what about Bilal Muhammad? I get you. I know. Bilal deserves a shot too, but... You get my point, man. We gotta see something. He just beat Shavkat. You know what I'm saying? He just beat fucking Shavkat Rakhmonov. You deserve a title shot, bro. I'm sorry. That's my take, though. I don't think he will beat Shavkat. I think Shavkat wins. I'm gonna say second round submission. I think he takes him down at some point, and he really gets him there. Maybe lands some hard ground and pound. Maybe finishes it with a Darce choke or something like that. I got Shavkat Rakhmonov. Or Kimura. I could see maybe a Kimura too. Shavkat Rakhmonov defeating Wonderboy Thompson by submission this Saturday night, UFC 296. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree, disagree, it does not matter. Just join the discussion, and please follow for more. Thank you. You are appreciated.